Hi guys,
Hey.
me here with Maverick. We're gonna cast Neirea versus Casie. It's a losers match from Group D.
Exactly.
Winner advances to play Dr. Jikininki for a place in top 8.
That's exactly that. Neirea already played against Dr. J. Kininki in the first match,
And he lost.
ended up losing.
And Casie lost to Bonnie. Bonnie beat Dr. Jikininki.
Okay,
We're already in the
that's what
game.
happened.
So,
I think that's a test match. I think that's interesting because Casie decided to ban the Quest Mage.
interesting. But why are they playing out the test match?
I don't know.
Like, it's already turn 6.
They're waiting to start.
Are they just like warming up?
You know, Casie and Neirea are fancy people, so...
Yeah. They need more time to get ready.
So is Neirea playing the exact same lineup as you were playing?
Yeah.
Okay. You made the lineup together.
Mm-hmm.
And you think your lineup was super strong.
I have some doubts on Aggro Druid, but other than that, I think it's really good. If
Okay.
we need a deck that could just beat Aggro consistently, and I'm not sure if Aggro Druid was the best pick for that. But other than that, I really like the lineup and how it played out.
Okay. Fair enough.
We also practiced with Ties, but he went with something different because he didn't really like Quest Mage.
Yeah. I mean, I played a lot of Quest Mage myself, and the problem is sometimes you're in a super good spot and you're still gonna lose because the deck is not consistent enough.
And sometimes your opponent Casie bans it.
Yeah. I mean, if Casie has like Warlock, Jedrude, and Priest, then yeah, you should definitely ban it because
maybe it's worth the ban, yeah.
it might be dangerous. But yeah, I don't know about not banning Priest. Oh, but you're playing Dragon Priest.
Yeah.
We saw that already, so maybe that's also the reason he decided not to ban it.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I see a board with like 3 Sorcerer Apprentice and 3 Babbling Books. They're just... I don't know. Can somebody tell them to start already?
Yeah.
Please?
Seems like they're just playing.
Maybe they like refuse until they can get to
Yeah.
finish this game.
Neirea is like, I want to win one game with my Quest Mage.
I think he did.
Yeah, he did against Dr. J. Kininki, against his
Yeah.
Jedrude.
Even in the first group stage, I think he did win something.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just patiently waiting for them to start the game already.
And do you also like your choice to bring Dragon Priest in the tournament?
I think Dragon Priest performed really well for us. We all brought it and it performed really well when people let it open. But I think maybe some Razakus kind of priest would have been a better pick.
Yeah, because I understand the logic behind that. Because, like, you think people that don't want to ban priest expect Raza priest, so you play something else. But then if someone doesn't ban it, and then you play against someone else who knows that it's Dragon Priest, he might not ban it because his lineup is just good against Dragon Priest.
Yeah, we calculate the chance of that happening and we assume that it's very low that somebody's going to let it open. And then the first play that lets it open, we can punish him. And then maybe some people are going to consider letting it open in the future. But we didn't really expect people playing full aggro to let it open, which is what ended up happening. So I guess the best way to play Priest in this tournament was just building a very anti-aggro Raza Priest with like Golaka, Doomsayer, and all like the early game Dark Reaper, insert all early
Yeah,
game
maybe
here.
because like the most time we saw priest not being banned was when they banned Warlock because they played the super aggro lineup. So yeah, probably having like a super anti-aggro priest was the way to go.
Okay,
What are they
in all
doing?
seriousness, it's like turn 20 in this game. Is there something that they're waiting for? Do they have like a contract where they have to play a test game that lasts half an hour?
Is this a prank?
I don't know. I want to see the cameras of the players.
Yeah.
Maybe the production just like...
Yeah,
Pulling
maybe
a
they're
prank.
just like trolling us.
Yeah, they told the players to just like play a test game for like half an
Yeah.
hour. It's like, let's see how much this can go. How good are they at stalling and buying time?
Oh, Neirea just conceded.
Okay.
So it might start soon.
Yeah, I hope it does.
So Casie, if his priest is banned, he has Keleset Rogue, Jedrude, and Warlock, I
Okay.
assume. And so Neirea has Aggro Druid, Dragon Priest, and also Control Warlock.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Control Warlock is really, really good. And Okay, we see Control Warlock mirror match game 1.
Oh,
Finally, we can go into the game.
that's probably gonna be an important one.
Me and the Neirea build is quite good for the mirror match.
Okay.
We also figured out that we don't really want Rin, for example.
Oh, you don't have it in your
No,
deck?
we don't have Rin, and Rin I don't think is that great.
Oh, that's why you're playing Doomfire too. Because I saw one game from you where you had Rin in your hand, but probably you got it from the 1-4-3.
Yeah, we play double Stonehill.
Okay,
and,
you got it from the Stonehill then. Because I was trying to figure out what's the point of playing Rin and double Doomfire 2 in the same deck.
Yeah, it's a bit too much. We
Yeah.
figured out that like if you play Rin in the mirror match and your opponent knows how to handle it, they will not allow you to play all the seals and then play Azari and kill the deck. So we were like, okay, we want to win the mirror match. What cards can we play? I don't know, Rin might still be good enough. Like sometimes they just don't have an answer and you play too early and like you have time to develop all the seals. But I think Rin is hit and miss. Like sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not that good.
Yeah. Like in order to complete it, you have to lose a lot of tempo and sacrifice the board, and you might just lose on that.
The options were Lich King and Void Lord, by the way, for people watching. It didn't show up on the mainstream.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Neirea was debating if he wants the extra demon or if he wants a Lich King, and I think the extra demon is the correct choice here. Yeah.
You went for the extra demon. Are you playing this as well?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's a very
yeah.
greedy list.
Then the extra demon is for sure super good.
This is an interesting matchup. Like once you have Gul'dan, you don't really want to draw cards. You wanna go for fatigue.
Yeah, exactly. But you still want to tap a lot because your opponent might just play Rin, and then you don't want to give it too much
Yeah.
value.
Yeah. You wanna tap and apply pressure. That's like the way you should go for playing this matchup, I think.
Because like before the expansion, some players were playing Control Warlock, for example Zump at DreamHack, and in that matchup in the mirror, you had to tap almost at no point. Like you never tap in the mirror. But now that there's Rin that can destroy your deck, you have to, I guess.
Yeah. Rin changed a lot of things, and I'm not sure if it's for the better. I guess it allows some counterplay. But look, for example, like now Casie will wait probably until he finds the pact and time to play it to just guarantee the kill on the Rin. Which I'm not sure if is necessary against Neirea's deck, since Neirea doesn't really have silence effects.
Oh, he's not playing Spellbreaker.
No. It's not that common to play Spellbreaker, I think, right?
No, it's not. It's not for sure. And maybe at this point in the tournament, Casie knows that Neirea is not running it.
By the way, they're playing super fast.
Yeah.
Casie is like notorious already for playing super fast.
Yeah,
but,
he is.
Neirea usually doesn't play that fast. It's like very hard to keep track with what's happening.
Yeah, but
So
like sometimes, I don't know if you also feel that, but if your opponent is playing super fast, sometimes you tend to also kind of play fast. And I think that's what we see now.
yeah, like probably the best thing to do is if your opponent is playing fast to just like try to play slow
Yeah, super slow.
and not go into his game.
Exactly. Because like Casie really likes to play fast.
Yes, he does.
So you're also playing one Ooze in the Warlock, so it's good against the Mage, of course.
And it's good against people that play Q block. That's what.
Oh, yeah, that's
that was
true.
our idea.
But not so many people played Q-Block because the deck got discovered like one day after the summit. I mean, a bit before, but
he got before. Like we knew about Q block, and we were like, we are not gonna play Q block. We are gonna try to go one step further and counter it.
okay.
But yeah, we didn't expect everybody to bring Q block, so we were like, okay, is Wooz really worth playing? And we were debating between Wooz and Skulking Geist. And Geist is only good against Druid, which we didn't expect much of. And even against that, you can just play in Zoth and pressure them and beat them with that. Yeah, Neirea is gonna channel the Void Lords into his Gul'dan.
Coin turn 8, another Void Lord turn 9, and then Gul'dan. That's super good.
Yeah, I don't think Casie will have time to play his seals. With how many cards he has in hand, he's also gonna overdraw if he goes for the seals.
Yeah, you cannot do it now. Like first he has to play the board with like Nizot and Death Knight, and maybe after that he can play the seals, but maybe there are not gonna be a lot of cards in Neirea's deck at that time.
Yeah, that's one thing. The other thing is that do you really want to play in Zoth and get back your Reen? You're gonna make too many seals in your hand. You're gonna have too many seals.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, the interaction between Nizot and Ren is kinda bad.
Yeah. I'm personally not a big fan of Reen again, but it might work out.
Yeah, I mean we don't know. We like the expansion came out so early. And yeah, at the moment it's just tap and oh, he's already playing this and okay, Dark Pact.
So what does Neirea do here?
What are the options?
You definitely don't want to kill the Reen yet, right?
You don't want to.
So then what else do you do?
Oh,
that works.
apparently you just pass.
Yeah, Casie doesn't really have a way to kill his Reen. He might go for Gul'dan, but he doesn't get much out of it.
No, I don't think he has.
Did he play Void Lord? He had a Void Lord, right, this game? Yeah, because like, there's the Void Walkers on the board. Actually, no, that's Neirea.
Yeah, that's Neirea, so... Yeah, I don't think Casie played any Void Lord, so he cannot replay an Izzet.
Wait, doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Huh?
Didn't he fuck that?
Voider? Yeah, I think he did.
But any...
What? Great
What
first?
was
What? Huh?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that play.
Like,
what
that,
if you
that
just...
interesting.
What if you just played a 2-mana spell on the Gnome Fire 2, for example, and
I mean,
then you played...
that was one way. Another way was like just doing it on the Voidwalker. Another way was at least trade first. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he wants to confuse Neirea.
Yeah, that was surprising. I think Neirea is confused for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if it's good for Casie.
Wait, why didn't Neirea trade first?
Oh,
the Voidwalker?
he's going for the seals.
I don't know if he has time to play the seals.
Yeah, looks dangerous. Sure, you have one Void Lord, but he's gonna die soon. We'll see.
If you're going for the seals, your Gul'dan is useless. But the minions are demons, so you might get them back with Gul'dan. And while you want to get them back over Voidwalkers, you don't want to get them back over the Void Lord.
Exactly.
So... I'm not sure how this is going to play out.
So many blood.
Yeah, and like the time your opponent drops the Death Knight, he's gonna pressure you so much that you don't know to complete. You don't want to complete the seals at that time.
Yeah, now Neirea just wants to apply pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's like the best way to apply pressure?
If you're Neirea,
You put Hellfire.
yeah, probably. Like you kill the Void Lord with your 1/3s and Airport, I guess, and then you go for Hellfire. You probably even play the Ooze, because if you expect your opponent to go seal, then you want to have 3/2 on board to push. Oh.
Yeah, Defile is like more efficient than Hellfire. Allows you to play with both Ooze and the Tar Creeper. And also keep the Hellfire in hand for future uses.
Okay, sure. Yeah, Defy was good.
You go Tar Creeper, you go Tar Creeper. Yeah, like now Casie cannot go Seal, right? I mean, he can.
I would be surprised if he went for Seal.
Instant Gul'dan.
Okay.
This might get Neirea to play his Twisting Nether. And...
So one Void Lord.
not amazing.
No, indeed.
Doesn't even need to Nether, he can just Hellfire here.
Yeah. I think I prefer Hellfire. So you can play the Amethyst. You can play your Airport. You can...
Now you can Amethyst, Ooze, Coil, and then Hellfire.
Oh yeah. Since the Ooze is gonna die anywhere from the Hellfire, you definitely do that. And you... Airport face.
You don't have mana to hero power if you go for the
Oh yeah, you have to...
Hellfire.
That's right.
You could go with Tar Creeper and sacrifice him instead of going for Coil to get extra hero power, but I think you want the card, right?
Yeah, you want the card because
Tar Creeper to survive
your
too.
opponent is trying to destroy your deck, so you want the cards.
Yeah, and you also want Tar Creeper to stay on the board, I think.
Yeah, like it just pushed one more.
Yeah, I like this approach from Neirea. Okay, Casey's going for the seals.
Yeah, again. Just feels like there's not a lot of pressure on this board.
Yeah, but it's pretty awkward because he needs 15 mana to go for it.
Yeah. And like with 5 mana, he cannot do anything else. Like, next turn if he wants to play the final seal... Okay, but what do you do else?
So many bloody decisions.
But at the same time, like...
Do you ever nether here?
You think so?
I'm not a big fan. I kind of don't mind the Void Lord.
Yeah, maybe just dropping the Void Lord and going face and... Okay, so one more card. Siphon Soul might be something. Okay, he's still
you
going
just
for the
play the
Void
Void
Lord.
Lord now. You wanna have a good board. Okay, Casey's going for the final seal.
Whoa, he played that super fast again.
Yeah, Casey's playing super fast. If Hearthstone is ever going to have a blitz mode, Casey's definitely a contender to become world champion there.
Probably.
Elise, not so good with Azari.
Yeah, the problem is you're gonna...
you want to keep Elise after Azari?
Yeah, that's what you're gonna
yeah.
do. You're gonna wait for your opponent to play the 10-10 and then you're gonna drop
Yeah,
Elise.
that's actually really good utilization.
Okay, amateurs, whatever. So, how many cards are in?
Card check, yeah.
3 for
Casey
Casie and 6 for Neirea.
I mean, Casey doesn't have that many more cards.
Yeah, that's the problem. Sure, he's gonna destroy Neirea's deck, but he doesn't have a lot of cards in his own deck. And Elise is gonna give Neirea 1 more card, so I'm not even sure Casie is...
My hunger grows.
Yeah, Casey's gonna like be +1 or something. Like he draws, he'll have 2. Yeah, this is not that great, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly, because Casie is drawing this turn, so he's gonna be at 2, play Azari,
I think it's gonna be
Neirea
at 1, yeah.
Oh,
And Neirea plays the Elise.
Neirea
so
plays Elise.
So Casey's only like 1 card behind
Yeah, only
Neirea.
1. And he needed to spend how much? 34 mana for that?
Yeah.
Ah, that's a lot.
Yeah? That's what I'm saying, like, I don't know if Reen is worth it.
Whoa. Maybe you have to play Nether, yeah. Or just Siphon Soul. Yeah, probably just Siphon Soul.
Can't you just ignore, like at least ignore?
So many
Ignore
then
what?
you can go like,
decisions.
Ignore what? The 10-10?
ignore the board. Just Elise full face. And then whatever he does next turn, you go like twisting another hero power. And then whatever he does afterwards, you go like Siphon
Yeah,
Soul,
but
hero
then
power pack.
You take 10 from the 10-10. Isn't that too much?
Do you? He has Hellfire, but then he also goes lower. Yeah, he's gonna go for Nether, I think.
Okay.
Or is he? No, Siphon.
I mean, I just prefer this, but... Like, no, if your opponent just plays Hellfire, his own board dies, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like this. What I don't like about this is that Siphon Soul was really good with pack and hero power, but I guess you cannot be that greedy. This is probably one good way to do it. Casey still has the Zoff, but I don't know how useful that is going to be.
The problem for Casie is that he's so low in HP. He has only... What is it now?
12, 15.
15. Compared to Neirea.
And he's also out of cards. And now Neirea is gonna play Elise, get another card into his deck. I don't know. This can go...
It's gonna be super close, but I think Neirea is gonna win this because he has so much HP more than...
He also has a Dark Pact.
And also maybe some really good cards from the pack.
Yeah, Casey has removal, but removal is not important.
So what do you want from Ungoro expansion?
Encore expansion. Does the second ring matter? No, it doesn't, right? So you just Nether?
Yeah, and you play your Hero Power, I think.
Yeah, you want a hero power, I think, yeah.
Like every turn.
My hunger grows.
There's no way you don't Nether here.
Yeah, you have to. The question is, do you play the pack or do you play your Hero Power?
I think you hero power. You wanna hero power every turn.
Yeah, it's like 6 damage. You heal 3 and you deal 3.
Yeah.
Oh, but in this case you don't heal, so
Passive damage is relevant.
I must
Next turn you might want to nether again.
probably because you don't want to take 6 damage every turn. So
Yeah. So next time you go for like nether hero power again, and then you go for Angoro pack and try to get something, maybe dark pact on of your minions that you get, and you just beat him because you're ahead.
yeah.
Actually, do you even want to nether? Like Neirea can make calculations here. Maybe he doesn't need to nether now. Maybe he can just wait one more turn to... Because if you nether, he's gonna play seal or something, and then that applies more pressure.
Yeah, but your pack is probably gonna be able to contest that. No?
Yeah, but do you really mind taking this? It's like 8.
That's a lot, 8.
It's a lot? Okay. Okay, then he does this.
Like with 8 you died in 2 turns. I don't think you can accept that.
He's playing Barnes. Is that good? Is that better than a seal?
It is because it's a 3-4 I guess, so you cannot hero for it.
Okay, let's see the pack.
So what the pack
He needs a minion and he needs to play the minion and dark pact it.
Oh,
Okay, that's pretty good.
you can eat this because it's useless, I guess.
Yeah.
So what is the very best?
Hallucination I think is the best.
Yeah, so what can you get?
Ooh.
Oh, this is gonna heal you.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
amethyst,
it's really
so
good.
it's probably the best option.
Yeah, I think so. You can even play it now.
Apparently not, because you want to hero pro. Like every turn you play. Yeah, that was good. He got 1 taunt. That gives him 1 taunt. The amethyst, something to eat.
Yeah. It's just enough to win you the game.
Yeah, probably.
And see, at least is more useful than Rin.
Indeed,
Results oriented.
in this game it was.
No, but it's pretty good. Like, you saw how much time it took Casie to get the ring going.
Okay, so you go coil first, then you...
decisions.
So how do you do that? You go coil. Can you go Hellfire this turn? Can you play the Hellfire? Apparently not. Oh, wait. This was just wrong. You just hero power the minion and...
Yeah.
But yeah,
It doesn't really matter.
doesn't change much.
Neirea just goes for Seal Hero Powers engine. Wait.
What do you mean by seal?
Wait, let me check. How much fatigue is Casie on? 3 only.
Yeah, 3 only.
Ria is on 5. Takes 6.
Cruise.
He needs to heal this turn.
Yeah.
Do you ever just go like Senjin, Humongous Razor Leaf, Darpa the Razor Leaf?
Oh,
And hero
yeah,
power?
maybe that's the best play. But I'm not sure. Like, why not just kill a 3-3 with the amethyst?
Aren't you afraid to die?
Many
I guess not yet.
decisions.
Apparently he is.
He is, but... yeah.
Oh, he's even playing the amethyst.
I must feed now.
And this goes face for sure. So Casie takes, what is it, 4?
Yeah. And then he takes 5, so he's just dead.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Woo! Super long game. And yeah, as you said, Elise made the game here.
Yeah. Pretty close. I think Neirea could have played a bit differently in the last turns, but it was pretty hard to remember exactly everything that your opponent had left. So
Yeah,
maybe
like
that's why he didn't just...
this kind of game is super hard to play because you have to like think about what your opponent is playing exactly, what resources he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not easy to play. That's why the fact that Casie played so fast was maybe not that good. Because, for example, he life tapped a lot when he probably didn't need to.
Mhm.
Because Neirea is not even playing Rain, so...
Yeah, he went too fast to fatigue.
Because his Death Knight was like one of the first cards in his hand, so at this point maybe he didn't need to tap. Because he died before that, because he tapped too much.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, so he's playing Jade Druid in his lineup to control the Warlock. Oh, he's playing a new card, Greedy Sprite.
Greedy Sprite.
Do you like this card?
In my set review I said that it's gonna be a pretty good card, but now I'm not really sure if it's the optimal card to play.
I mean, it is gonna be a pretty good card after Mire Keeper and Jade Blossom rotates out, but for now I just think the other ones are just better. Also, did you like the coin Aeropora on the 2-1?
No, not really, no.
Like, not...
I think you always coin Wild Growth.
Like, it's a control Warlock. It's
Also,
not gonna kill you.
You want your Sprite to die. This way you might not have a way to kill your Sprite. We see that he does, but... Wait, what is that doing in Jade Druid? Is it Jade Druid? Maybe it's Big Druid.
No, it is Jade for sure. Like, he's playing Aya. You don't play
why
Aya.
is he playing Ironwood Golem then?
I guess he's playing the spell... for I don't know the name of the spell, but for 4 mana
the
you.
recruit. Yeah, okay.
It's kinda good with the Greedy Sprite and kinda good with the Taunt against aggro decks. So okay, why not? I mean, he tested that, we did not. So.
I guess I just play the Taunt.
Yeah, you kill the Sprite, that's for sure, because you want the mana. But yeah, like, see, if you had Mire Keeper instead of the Sprite, you could have played Aya on this turn. That's why I don't really like it.
Or if you'd keep the coin, he could also play Aya.
Yeah, same.
So many
Do you ever go for the... So how big is the Amethyst? No, it's... Okay, so he's gonna upgrade it. Do you use it now?
No.
No, apparently not.
Yeah, that was what you are looking for. Oh!
Why not? You take it?
Yeah, you wanna be aggressive in this matchup, I feel like, as the Warlock.
Yeah,
You
like...
don't wanna give Druid that much time.
I think it was you keeping the Gnome Feratu for the Jade Idols.
I kept one of the Non-Ferratu for the Jade Idols.
Okay, but like, if your opponent knows that you have them...
Yeah, Akawanda didn't know. That's why I did it. But for
I mean,
example,
he did know, but...
Did he know?
Yeah, because he played against your Warlock the game before he saw both of them, but...
I feel like it's okay to keep one maybe later in the game, but I played it also, the second one I played it very early on. But there was a game with Neirea where he kept both and didn't end up going well for him, so...
Okay.
I agree with you, you don't need to be greedy.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
Okay, so what is really important for Neirea now is not to draw the second Void Lord, because if he draws it, then your lucky is not giving anything.
He has Defile clear if he wants to go for it.
And you probably have to, because you want to summon the 3-9, I think. So do you have to make any trade in order to...
No, you just Defile instantly.
Oh yeah, you just Defile, because the Jade is only 2-2,
Yeah.
so it's gonna die.
Uh-huh.
But can you make the trade so the 3-9 takes less damage? For example, if you hit with the Stone Hill into the 1-5 to make it 1-4, then your 3-9 takes less damage, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what that is.
You have to
what
hit
it
with
is.
Stone Hill basically. But is this enough to kill the Aya and the Golem?
I think you just do it now.
No, yeah, now is the best, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the most optimal way.
Yeah, because if you hit with the Stone Hill, then I think you don't kill the Yaya. Oh, okay, he's going for Hellfire at the end.
This also works. Now you don't damage your guy at all.
Okay, you have to pick fast. Oh, no one is good. It's the Felguard,
Yeah.
Gastropod, and the last one was just also shitty.
Pompous Thespian.
Okay, so Nourish. Also in the late game you can put some kind of pressure with the Mire Keeper, But the greedy sprite, it's only 3-1. It's not gonna do anything. So yeah, I really don't know about this choice. I guess it's only for the synergy with the 4-mana spell. Okay.
Yeah, you wanna... that's not good.
Yeah, that's not the best card because it's not gonna give anything from your deck. So basically what you want now is Nizat and the Death Knight. Because the only way you win this matchup is just slamming both Void Lords. Then, in what order do you prefer? Do you prefer the Death Knight first or Nizat first?
Death Knight first, because then Azov gives you 4. But like, I don't know, the 4 are just good for the bodies, because if the Druid manages to kill them all at the same time, you don't get maximum Voidwalkers. But it's still probably better if you can choose to go for Death Knight first and then Azov second.
Okay. Thing is, if you go for Nizat first, then you have the body, the 5/7 that can just pressure the Druids. Oh, here's the spell. Oaken Summons. So basically you draw a card, but nah, that's not a really good card. But you play it instantly, so you filter your deck and you gain 6 armor. Nah, it's probably decent on turn 4, but in the late game it doesn't look appealing.
Yeah, but probably the idea is that Druid is already great in late game with the Jade Idol. So maybe he doesn't care about how that looks like. I don't know, Casie is like very experienced Druid player.
Yeah.
He always plays it, so...
For example, against a rogue, if on turn 4, maybe on turn 3, because you got the Wild Growth, you just play Oaken Summons and you get 6 armor and the 3/6 stoned. It's super good.
It's a pretty powerful turn, especially if he draws more idols.
Yeah, and it does. Oh, it drew
he really
2.
does.
Yeah, this turn was probably game winning.
I would not call it yet, like... Neirea can still get pulled down, but
Yeah, and
yeah,
Casie doesn't have any way to draw a lot of cards. So...
pretty much looks like... Oh, okay, he drew Gul'dan.
yeah, that's super good. I would say if Casie hits the second ultimate infestation, he's probably gonna win this game. But if he does not, then maybe Neirea has a chance.
So, you have to trade the 2/2s first, and then play Gul'dan. And then trade your Void Caller, right?
You mean the Void Lord?
The Void Lord, sorry.
Yeah, probably.
Trade it
yes.
before you don't really have space. It's an interesting way of how you want to do it.
Is there any world where you just play Defile this turn? Is there a good Defile this turn? Like, if you just clear everything with Defile and hope your opponent just doesn't draw any J this turn, or maybe just one, and just slam the Death Knight the turn after that?
There's no free health minion.
But cannot you create one?
You can, but then there's no 1 health minion. Oh, actually you can spellstone the fun.
No, there's a way. You trade the Void Lord and the 2/2, so the 3/6 is a 1 elf minion. You have Void Walker as a 3 elf, and then all the rest was on the board. So you could play Defile.
But yeah, you can play Nosferatu from hand, right?
Hmm?
You can play Nosferatu from hand, right? Or what?
What did you mean? The 3 elf minion were the Void Walkers.
The Void Walkers, okay. Yeah, you can do it, You could have done it. Maybe he doesn't want to do it because he wants to wait 1 more turn.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem good to wait 1 more turn against Jedrud. You want to go fast.
Yeah. At the same time, the Jades progressively get bigger. Well, you can still get it. This is a 1 health minion now.
Yeah, but how do you get a 1 elf minion? Oh, maybe you just play Hellfire and then you play Defile. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like domino.
Yeah, exactly. I don't see any other way to get a 1 elf minion.
I like it. Just Hellfire, Defile, and then
Probably slam everything, the Ooze, the Gnome Fair too, and after that you play your Death Knight. Oh wait.
this is something else.
Okay.
You didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
Ah?
This even looks bad.
Yeah, now there's no fork of minion.
Oh, it's just going for Gul'dan this turn. Then if you wanted to go for Gul'dan this turn, then the turn before you had to play the Defile, I think.
Yeah, there's like... I don't know. I don't like what Neirea is doing. I think
like-
he's just like contradicting himself.
Yeah, but like this matchup is so annoying because you have to think so much and chances that you are winning are so low.
Are they? I don't know, like you can apply a lot of pressure on the Jade Druid player. No matter how much the Jade Druid applies pressure, if you apply pressure yourself, you'll put him in a spot where maybe he can only play one Jade per turn and then you get him.
Okay.
I don't know if it's that bad of a matchup. It's not fantastic, but I wouldn't really call it insanely bad either.
Okay, so now you have a way to kill everything on this board, only with Defile, I think.
Yeah. You just trade one Voidwalker and then trade 3 Voidwalkers.
Oh wait. Yeah, I guess it's just the same. You play your Airborne. Oh,
Wants to keep on the Defile.
okay. Why not? Okay, so this turn is gonna
Plays it
play
for pressure.
Knumfara to... Oh, okay, swipe.
But yeah, I don't know, like, does this matchup look that bad? Gul'dan is pretty powerful card.
I mean, it does not because Casie didn't get to play any Ultimate Infestation, but see, now that he can play one, it does look bad.
Steal?
Whoa. Next turn is gonna be so painful for Neirea. Oh! But this was the exact top
yeah.
deck.
This or Twisting Nether for the following turn is what Neirea needed. You have to play it.
I'm not even sure Twisting Nether was that good, because Casie was about to play, like, let's say 3 Jades, and then you Twisting Nether, and he just played 3 other Jades.
Yeah. How many Dev Rattles died? Like, I think Mistress of Niches also died, so yeah, you trade that first.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So the maximum Void Lore you could get was 4, I think. And he got 3, which is not decent.
I mean, yeah, you don't get Voidwalker value, but it's big bodies. 3 is better than 2.
Now that I look at it, yeah, maybe Neirea can win this. Cause like he's just gonna ignore the Jades. Because yeah, he has like big tones. Oh yeah, but the spreading play. I forgot about that, the spreading plague, man.
Still, you might be able to get some defiles going.
Yeah, but then you kill your own board.
So Zoff is at 7, then you have 8, 9.
Yeah, but like you don't want to just clear the board. You want to.
Do you mind clearing the board?
But then how do you pressure on the Druid?
I guess you don't want to clear the board now.
And for sure you want to kill the board, but then how do you win?
Wait, what is he doing?
I guess he's going for some kind of defile. Or not.
I don't
Oh,
understand.
maybe he's doing so defiles doesn't kill the big minions, so he can go face with the Void Lord and the... Yeah, I like that. He's just making sure defile doesn't deal too much damage to the Void Lords and to Nizat, so he can just go face. Yeah, that was super good.
That was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, that was the winning line.
And I also get a really good Voidwalker value out of the Void Lords.
Yeah,
And
because
you still have Twisting Nether for E if your opponent manages to deal with this board.
yeah, that was super good play from Neirea.
Uh-huh. So Casie just jams the Jades.
Yeah.
Yeah, Casie did a really good job
Oh.
at ramping up the Jades. That's definitely what you want to do in this matchup. In every matchup, actually.
Yeah, like there's no matchup where you don't want to ramp.
Okay.
So probably you play the Spellstone on this one. But then how do you...
You can Spellstone Defile. Go face.
Yeah, exactly. Like same as last turn, you don't want Defile to kill everything, you just want Defile to kill the tones and
Yeah.
then go face.
Yeah. And then your opponent still has to trade, overextend. It's so awkward for the druid because these Void Lords are so annoying.
Yeah, like trading with them is so painful.
It's the same
Okay.
thing. Order doesn't matter here.
So Casie is gonna go down to 7 HP. But Neirea doesn't have anything in his deck that deals damage to the face, does he? He has Hellfire, I guess, but he played 1. I don't remember if he played 2.
Still, forcing the Druid to armor every single turn is quite nice.
Yeah, also I don't know why Casie last turn didn't get the 3 armor. He could have played Jade Idol instead of Dead Blossom and get the 3 armor. Maybe that was a misplay.
Yeah, maybe it will cost him. But as I said, now the Druid is gonna go into the phase where he only can play 1 card per turn. Ooh!
Oh, and Elise is good because it's a 5/5. That's exactly what you want.
It's
That's
one off anyways.
That's a good body.
I mean, now you're just twisting Nether. Full face twisting Nether. And you have Voidwalker's
Wait,
lethal on board.
why? You just go face, slam Elise, hero power face? No?
You're on a Nether. Because you have Voidwalkers. You Nether here every time.
Okay.
If one Voidwalker sticks, you have lethal.
Okay.
You go Elise next turn, there's no rush. But yeah, as I said, like the Warlock, if it applies pressure, it can beat the Druid. Because the Druid, as I said, no matter how much you draw, you'll get into a spot where you can only play 1 Druid per turn.
Oh, that's 6 armor.
That's helpful. He doesn't die yet.
Oh, but that doesn't summon anything.
Yeah.
You get a 3.
I didn't count how many J's there are in Casey's deck. So now you go for Elise.
Oh, there are only 3 cards.
You play
2
the
cards.
Mistress? You might even play the Mistress. I don't think it's risky, right?
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Gul'dan is so powerful. Malfurion is too, but not as powerful as Gul'dan. Okay. 2-0 for
Okay, so
Neirea.
Neirea managed
Casey
to
seems devastated.
Like the super important draw was the Nizat. When the Nizat came, then Neirea.
Yeah. I mean,
Really good
he could
Nether.
also draw Twisting Nether in one of the next 2 turns and have him off afterwards, and I think he would also win.
Yeah, probably.
Neirea even made some questionable decisions. As you saw, like, he delayed it a little bit too much. He could have been even more on point and probably beat Casie even easier than that. I wonder if Casie could have done something different. I felt like there were some turns also there, but maybe it's just like casting insights in both hands.
I just feel like it's in the deck building. I mean, if you bring Jade Druid is not a super good deck in the metagame because you have the Corridor Creeper and Jade Druid is weak to that. So you only bring this deck because you want to beat Warlock. But then Casie decides to bring it but still plays some cards that are super bad against Warlock but to beat the aggros. But then he doesn't beat Warlock.
Yeah. So
For example, he's not playing any Spellbreaker, but this card is super good against Warlock, because if you just play Spellbreaker on a Void Lord, then you can keep going face instead of trading all the tones, so...
Yeah, I feel like Spellbreaker is a really powerful card in the current meta game.
Like, you can go for the Jade Druid strategy, but then you have to play a version you are pretty sure you're gonna beat Warlock with. Because
By the way, GG, I was the non-Ferratu.
What did he kill? I didn't see.
Corridor Creeper.
Oh.
I had to go for the meme. Sorry for interrupting your analysis. But yeah, no, you're right. Like, Spellbreaker is a really good card in the meta, and in Last Hero Standing, it's good to have a deck that does something. It's a decent idea to have your deck beat something and then also be able to have a chance against the counter deck. But I don't know. As you said, like, you need to make sure you beat Warlock. And in our practice, Warlock was beating Druid pretty often. Like, that's why we didn't play Skulking Geist, because we felt like we beat Druid enough times even without the Geist.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
That's why you need good deck cards in the Druid.
Yeah, Elise was decent in both games. I don't think it's like the best card, but I think it's just slightly better than Rin.
Yeah, and like if he drew the pack on the game against Jade Druid, he will probably get a lot of cards that can pressure the Druid, and that would have been super good. Also, I think Casie is playing one Spellbreaker in his Rogue. I mean, Bunny Hopper is playing one, and they made their decks together, so he might also be playing one, and that would be a super good draw. I mean, probably not that good, probably not game-changing, but at least you don't lose.
Mm-hmm.
Because in this spot, I just feel like...
Yeah. Kiss is playing it super fast, but that's the correct play,
yeah,
I think.
that was the only line. You have to kill this, the 1-3s are not doing much. you'll probably be able to play. So, do you play around the Bone Mare? Do you clear the board with Hellfire?
Looks kind of bad.
Yeah, that looks bad. But then, if your opponent plays Bone Mare, what do you do with your end? Like, let's just assume your opponent plays a Bone Mare next turn. What do you do?
Don't you have enough to kill it?
Oh, probably if you play
If you go
Elise.
like Elise Mistress.
Yeah, if you go Elise Mistress.
You probably have enough to kill the Bone Mare, yeah.
Yeah. And like, Hellfire is gonna be useful later on, but not Elise and the Mistress. Plus, if you just draw the pack, might be good.
He delays it. Now he gets super punished by Hellfire.
Oh yeah. This Hellfire is super good. That's an insta Hellfire, I see.
Yeah, because you can also protect the Elise afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Oh,
looks
yeah.
great for Neirea.
And we can see that the only way Casie could proc an size 7 is by playing Leroy, and you don't want to do that, so... Yeah. Might be game here from Neirea.
Picked Mokushan. Yeah, very bad draw for Casie. I wouldn't be surprised if he just concedes here.
Yeah.
Maybe he'd won, maybe he goes Leroy backstab. Still technically keeps him in it.
But in last year's standing, this is happening a lot. I mean, when your opponent wins the first game, then you go with the counter deck, and if you lose with your counter deck, then most of the time the third deck is not that good against the deck you just lost to, so you just go 0-3.
I mean, it's best of 5. How many chances do you expect to get? I think it's quite normal. I think Conquest you can punish bad deck building in these kind of situations. I still think Classic Ascending is a more technical format.
Yeah, it's debatable. Like, some people are gonna say I like Conquest because I can target. I mean, I also prefer Last Hero Standing, but you will always find people who prefer Conquest.
Shadow Flame.
That's not the card you want.
Yeah.
No. And in 2 turns, Neirea is gonna be able to slam the Death Knight, and this is probably gonna end the series.
Gap Siphon.
Yeah. You definitely want to life tap because the turn after that you're gonna play Gul'dan, so you won't be able to. Yeah, never mind. You're just gonna kill your opponent, I think.
Yeah, whatever you do here, it's GG. Maybe he like tries to play on the second Bone Mare, but he can kill it on board.
Yeah, and you have a Void Lord coming from the Death Knight, so you're not afraid.
Shadow Flame.
Wait, what? You die? Oh no, you don't because you
Yeah,
get.
you don't.
Yeah, yeah.
But still,
Sorry.
Gul'dan
But
ends
still,
this.
Gul'dan is gonna kill you.
Yeah. Gul'dan gets like 1 Void Lord and 3 Void Walkers.
Yeah, and you get the Siphon life.
Yeah.
So you can just kill the rogue.
Yeah. Casie already taking his headset off.
Yeah, exactly. Giving up. So this does mean Casie is out of the tournament.
Yeah, and Neirea is going to rematch against Dr. Jekininki.
Exactly.
Probably on the mainstream, but I'm not sure, depending on how the schedule goes.
Yeah,
It'll
like
either
yesterday,
be
the
here
last
or-
game was on the mainstream.
Yeah, yeah.
But
we-
as you said, it depends on the schedule. So
Yeah, we don't know exactly how the schedule is going to work, but...
okay.
Okay, yeah, the Decider is on the A-stream.
Oh yeah,
We're
there's
going to
the
also
win.
have a winner interview.
So your teammate Neirea is gonna come.
Yeah.
And explain to us how Elise was good in this series.
Yeah, Elise is good. Elise is good.
Was that your idea to play Elise in the deck?
We are just like brainstorming, all 3 of us, me, Neirea, Ties, and we just considered Elise to be an optimal card, better than Reen in this deck.
Okay.
I think it is slightly better.
Like maybe. Where's the mic from Neirea?
Congratulations!
You have one here. Take it.
So how do you feel?
Waiting for the next match.
You are going to play on the mainstream on.
I already heard
Oh,
it.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you feel after the first game that you just won the series, or was it still important to be the Jade Raid with the Warlock?
I mean, of course, you can't feel if you win the series after the first game in Hearthstone, but
I guess.
Maybe RG does. I don't know.
I mean, I just like have all the situations in my mind, all the possibilities, like branching paths. I'm like, if I lose, if I win this, then that happens. I do all the permutations. Maybe I just think way too much ahead of time.
Yeah, a lot of things are happening in your head.
Yeah, but the first game definitely gave me a lot of confidence, especially like after seeing so early Reen. But it felt like I played around it well, and
Yeah, like when you saw the Rin, you just went for pressure, so he couldn't play the seals, and
Yeah.
that was so good.
and I end up having even more cards than him in the end. So
Yeah, like with the earlies, putting one more card into your deck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
burning Zot.
I think Casie drew way too much.
Yeah, he drew a lot in early game. He was like 5 cards ahead of me.
And he even had Rin in his hand. So like,
Yeah.
I think he
Yeah,
should have
he had
stopped.
Rin and he had the Death Knight, so maybe Casey played that wrong, but we don't know.
Yeah, like there was like even turns where he played Possess Lucky, and you don't want to just draw any card
Yeah.
from that point.
I think it was wrong. I was like in my head, like, oh, thanks, he's drawing.
Yeah, exactly. Like from your point of view, you were like, "Oh, he's drawing. It's nice for me."
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fresh meta, so people probably don't have time to play every single matchup to every single intrication. Our deck was also like a little bit different, so maybe that's also changing things. Maybe he thought that just playing Rain in his deck wins him the game, which definitely doesn't.
Also, he might thought that I have Reen in my deck because I haven't played Warlock yesterday, only today against Jinkininki. So
Okay.
he maybe thought I have Reen, so maybe it like doesn't matter.
Yeah, but as long as you don't see it, because you need to play Rin, you need it to die, and then you need 35 mana to play it.
Yeah.
So
It's quite tricky because you can just like lose a lot of HP by playing seals. Like
yeah,
he
that's
did.
the thing. It costs a lot of mana, so you're just losing the board.
Yeah.
The only thing that we didn't agree with what you did was like you could have went for some Defile clear in the Jade Druid game.
Oh yeah, instead of Hellfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Even
that's
like
that
one
turn.
turn earlier, I think there
Against
was like
Aya.
a clear.
Yeah, against Aya.
Not only there was like
And
another
after that,
turn.
there was
there were
some-
like 3 turns with Defile where you had like some nice clears.
Like the turn just before you played your Death Knight, the turn just before that you could have gone for
Okay.
entire clear.
I was always like. Oh, actually, when I went Death Knight, there was no full clear. There was like one.
No, the
man-
turn
one-
before that one.
Oh, okay, maybe, yeah.
Still, you managed to use Defile really, really well in the position where you just pushed with the minions without getting them killed, where you killed exactly what you needed. That was really nice.
Oh yeah, in the end, right? But
Yeah.
it was already over, kind of.
Yeah. In that matchup, also Casie did some interesting plays. I'm not sure if he could have pushed more. Maybe not. It's
Yeah,
hard,
not
I
really.
don't know.
Like Neirea was the aggressor in this,
Yeah.
in this match. So
And Zof and Gul'dan coming on time was like super essential.
Especially in Zot.
especially is
Especially
like
Zof.
against the Jades.
And as you said, Maverick, like Zof after Gul'dan is just even better.
Yeah, four.
So, yeah.
4 of them.
That's it for now. We take a small break and we're going to. Do we have more games on the Beast team? I don't think so.
No, because this other match is
Okay,
going
so
on A-Stream.
tune
so
into the mainstream, guys, to see the last match between Neirea and Dr. Jikininki. I think after the current matches are over.
Yep.